Hi again. It is absolutely so cold outside, so I got my little hat. It is like 40 degrees outside, and I'm such a coldie that anything under like 40 or under 40 degrees, I am freezing. I got my hot tea right here to kind of warm my hands because my house is still cold. I wanted to make this video before the thought leaves my mind, and I want to talk about the big W. If I could play a song, a song I would play. Don't worry, be happy, with Bob Marley, but I can't play music because of the author's rights and copyright. But yeah, I want to talk about the big W, worrying. How many of you worry? How many of you live with people who are always worrying? Uh, does your mom worry for you? Do you worry for your children? I think that worrying is part of life. But today I want to talk about worrying less. And you may think, how is that? Well, I'm a person who doesn't really worry too much. Uh, I do worry, but I worry about things that are actually happening, and sometimes it's hard for me to to explain that because most people that I know are worriers, and they worry about the weather, and they worry about that they might get sick. They worry that the congestion in the freeway, and that they might get into a car accident. They worry about that, because if they have like a little pain in the stomach, they worry that maybe they ate something that are going to make them sick. So worry is a part of life, but I try not to live worried because I believe that worrying, well, first of all, when we worry, we don't trust God, life, the universe. If we worry, we don't really have faith. And this is how I process this worrying, kind of feeling for me. I want to live my life worry free, trusting that things will go right. And I feel that if I live worrying, then I get myself sick. And to be honest with you, a lot of times we worry about things that may never happen. We create these scenarios, in our minds. For example, my daughter just uh, got on the plane and went to visit her cousin in Portland, and I am not worried. I guess I changed the word maybe for my mind so I can process uh, the feeling without the word worry. Because when I worry, it goes into my stomach and I get antsy, and I don't like that feeling. So I rather say I think about my daughter being on the plane. I have thoughts about her being afraid on the plane, but I don't worry, and because I trust. And I don't worry because nothing has happened. I'm not going to worry about me getting sick when I'm not. Well, right now I'm sick, I have a cold, but I'm not going to die from a cold. But worrying that I might get cancer, worry because it hasn't happened. And that's how I process this. So when people say, "Oh, aren't you worried?" and I feel guilty sometimes by saying, "No, I'm not worried," because I feel like I should be worried. I feel like I need to be like every warrior out there who worries about everything. I have a friend who worries if if she doesn't see her neighbor's car in the driveway, for 2 days. Or she worries if the neighbor's car is there for 5 days. Now she start worrying about her neighbor, and that's fine. I think it's great that she worries for her neighbor, but if it causes her illness, if it causes her, panic, or she needs to kind of make a plan, maybe with the neighbor, and say, "Hey, is it okay that I can text you if I see your car there like for a whole week, or if I don't see you for a week, can I send you a quick text?" I am very close with my neighbors, and I have their phone numbers, and we text each other. I'm going to be gone for the next 7 days. I'm going on vacation. I'm going out of town, or I'm going out of the country. And can you watch my car? So we have really good communications. There are ways for us to kind of lower our worrying, find ways for you to be less worried. That would be my advice. I I worry very little. I don't worry that, I live in California. I don't worry that, there's going to be an earthquake. Even when I read the the news that, we're supposed to be having the big shake, the big earthquake, when I think California is going under. I don't worry about that because I don't know what are the odds that that's going to happen in my lifetime. And if it happens, there's nothing I can do about that. So I don't worry about that. I don't worry about, one of my friends always listens to the radio, just, to make sure that there are no accidents, especially because we have to go over the bridge to go to work, especially if it's like raining and thunder. And I don't really listen to the news very much because it's all, bad news anyway, and I don't want to hear bad news. So I don't worry. I always think, why am I supposed to worry about things that may never happen? I always think, I'm not going to worry about the past because it's gone. I mean, I can't really change that. I'm not going to worry about the future because I don't even know if it's going to happen. 90% of the things that could happen to me may not happen. So I worry very little. And I guess the best way I can describe it is that I worry in the moment, right? I'm going to worry at that moment. I'm not going to worry that something will happen to my daughter because I don't want to send that energy. I really believe that we send out our energy to the universe and towards people, and I want to send them good energy. I want to think that nothing will happen, that she's going to have fun with her cousins, she's going to come home, and then life goes on. So yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about worrying. Are you guys worriers? Do you worry? Do you have people in your life that you worry? What is the I get the root of your worries? Have faith, trust, send happy thoughts, send warm feelings of safety to your loved ones. Pray for them. Check in with them. Whatever helps you minimize your worry. Worrying is okay, but I think when it overpowers where you can't sleep, where you have to tell other people, I'm so worried about my mom, I'm so worried about this and that, maybe you're worrying a little too much. So my advice is try not to worry for things that may never happen, that you're playing it out in your mind, and have faith that nothing will happen. Sleep in peace, pray, talk to your loved ones, tell them you love them, and try not to worry. That was my message today, is the big W. Worrying isn't good. Like I said, most of the time we worry about things that will never happen. It's all in our mind. And yeah, I can't wait to read the comments and see what you guys think about this. These are just thoughts that I wanted to share with you guys. It's cold. I am ready for a shower, having a light dinner, and yeah, get ready for another day tomorrow. I hope you guys like the video. We will see you guys in my next video, hopefully tomorrow. I have a few things up my sleeve, so hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell so it can tell you when I'm on. I want to do a few live videos where I can interact with you and we can chat and communicate, and I would love to hear live what you have to say about what I'm saying, and for you to share your stories. So remember, don't worry, be happy. Those are my last words. Have a great evening, everyone.